So let me first start off by saying that I want to deliver this message, and I pray it reaches the person that it's meant to reach in a timely manner. And I'm not here to install any fear or doubt into anyone. I strictly channel pure energy. So if I feel something, if I see something, I say something. So yesterday I was standing in the kitchen and I felt like I was surrounded by like an intrusive energy, and it reminds me of a time when I was younger, and I lived in a shared environment where a particular figure, adult figure, was just like intrusive to my personal space. So it gave me the um, energy of needing to almost clam up when someone walks by. It's almost like you develop these scales or hairs, extra hairs on your back when there's a predator nearby, and you can feel like your hairs stand up before they even come around the corner. I kind of felt like that when I was in the kitchen yesterday. So I pulled cards on it, and the Emperor came out. And I was like, okay, what's his story? This Emperor is someone who was in the military, um, whatever branch, Army, Navy. I don't know the correct terms for, soldiers, but this is a soldier. We're just going to call him soldier. And he's coming home from war. And Spirit shows me this lady by the river at the ocean. I don't know. She was collecting water. And he shows up and they're both happy. They throw a party, like a welcome home party for him and everything. Everybody's all excited. And I guess a while after the soldier has been home, the woman starts having dreams of the soldier as a little boy, and he's falling through ice. Like she always has dreams of him falling, and this is like repeatedly every night. So she goes to a tarot reader to see what it means, and the tarot reader warns her of his split personality. So I guess when he was in whatever branch, it caused some kind of mental disturbance where he has now split personality or PTSD or whatever. And she went to the tarot reader to get information, and she was warning the woman to stay away from him or try to get away from him, but she didn't listen. Of course, she was in love, and maybe she just wanted to see if the tarot reader was telling the truth. So she tried to let the situation play out, and she noticed his personality switches and how he was controlling her. She wasn't able to say anything, express her opinions, because he came more. He expressed himself as angry and didn't want her to say anything, made her feel like a prisoner, probably isolated her from her family and friends, all outside connections, so he could have full control over her. And she was warned about this. So the lady prays to her ancestors. I feel like she's very spiritual, and asks them for a way out. And her ancestors have stepped back for a while because they wanted her to learn her lesson of not listening when she asked for answers. But eventually, after some time passed by, they help her find a way out, and to a safe place. They gave her signs to a safe place. And so What I took from this is that listen to your ancestors, because the main energy that came up in the cards was the energy of loneliness. This is someone that was lonely and they wanted a spouse, and the spouse that came to them was someone from their past. They knew this person. They were happy to reunite with this person. And this person turned out to be hell for them. So if you feel like you want to be in a relationship or you don't trust your spirit guides and you just choose to do whatever you want to, they're going to allow you to do whatever you want to because you have free will. Your ancestors are not. They're going to stop some things in your life, especially things that cause you harm that you don't foresee. But when you clearly see the situation that could potentially happen, they're definitely going to sit back and let you go through whatever hell they tried to prevent you from going into if you choose wholeheartedly not to listen. So this is for somebody who is currently feeling lonely and almost like desperately wanted to be with somebody. You're going to get your wish, but if you seek guidance and if you seek spiritual guidance and they tell you that this person is not for you, please listen, so you don't end up in a situation where you become a prisoner, mental prisoner, physical prisoner, emotional prisoner, and you have no way out. Because sometimes it can end really, really bad, Just wait until they say that this is your person. I don't care how lonely you are. Find something to do. Find a craft. Find friends. Go out. Travel the world. Don't become a prisoner of love. Especially, I feel, because of that past feeling that came up of my childhood, I feel like you had some childhood traumas and you want to be loved. You want to feel accepted. God is definitely going to give you what you want, but you have to pay attention to the red flags. All love isn't good love. Well, I can't say that because love is not evil. Love doesn't hurt. But you have free will to make whatever decision that you want. You just need to choose to either wait, be patient for the right time, or you just take risks. You take risks of choosing wrong. And God was like, or Spirit was like, they're teaching you how to play chess so you can win. You just have to listen. Therapy is significant. You probably need to go to therapy also, or join some type of group of people who are kind of going through the same thing that you're going through to help you navigate through the situation. I heard somebody say something like, and I think I've said this a couple of times too, you have to love yourself enough to know that you deserve better. But I think a lot of times people don't even know what that love feels like. So it's like reaching for air. What is that love you deserve if you never had the love you deserve? What does that feel like if you've never seen it, felt it? You maybe have read about it. You may have seen it on TV, but it's still like grabbing for air. If it has never existed in your environment or your perspective paradigm, how do you know